What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about me growing up with sickle cell in elementary school. So, in elementary school, growing up with sickle cell, my experience in school was a lot different from everybody else's. Mainly because being in and out of the hospital and just being in pain in general, it didn't really let me focus on school that much per se. See, when I was younger, from first grade to fifth grade, I would always be in and out of the hospital like every other month or so. And I would be in there for at least a week to 2 weeks. And with that, doing that, I wouldn't really be able to do schoolwork, focus on school projects, or anything like that. Yeah, it was elementary school, so it probably wouldn't be a lot of work to be done, but still, it made me, I guess, it kind of pushed me back a little bit. Not really, but it was a little learning curve for me, because I just didn't have time for that. I was either, whenever I'm in the hospital, I was always either in really bad pain, where my mind is not even thinking about anything except getting better, or when I didn't have pain, and I was in school, it would just be hard for me because I would be behind on the subjects that we were learning. So it was just a tough time. From first grade to third grade, I would say, that's when I didn't really have that many. That's when I was kind of still like able to move around a lot more and things like that, and just, you know, be more of a child, how I was, just growing up to be. And from like third grade to fifth grade, that's when the pain crisis really started to hit me. And since I was growing and things and whatnot, it was just hitting me like every other month, every other 2 weeks or so, and it would just hit me hard. And it was kind of very upsetting for real, because I wasn't able to get to see my friends, family, or any of that. And it just left me to think to myself all the time. But when I was younger and being in the hospital, it only allowed me to, just try and focus on myself. But I still wouldn't be able to, because I'm still in pain, a lot of pain. And I would say that's kind of where my lack of, I guess, self-discipline and self-respect would happen, I guess. Yeah. And that's where I guess I want to get back, or learn back. Because growing up with sickle cell, it didn't really allow me to do much. I tried to play sports, soccer, basketball, football, tennis, really all of those kind of sports. But I wouldn't really be able to allow to continue playing them, because those were like physical activities. And if anything really happened to me, since I was really small, I was like 4. Growing up, I was just always the shortest in my class. And so being the shortest and just playing physical sports like that, it's not really a good mix, especially since I have sickle cell. And it just really lowered my experiences, or not lowered my experience. It lowered my I guess, it just threw me off, It just threw me off course, of saying, it just put stuff in my head saying, I can't do this, or no, I can't do that. And it just made me think and lose self-confidence and things like that. And then being in a hospital isn't any better, because mentally, I felt alone. I felt like I had nobody because I'm just there by myself. You know, my mom wouldn't always be able to be there for me, or my sisters or brother wouldn't always be able to be there for me. They wouldn't be able to sit up at night with me in the hospital all the time because, you know, they still have a life outside of me. And my mom, she was a nurse as well. She was a nurse, and you know, she had work too, and so just me being there all like all night, all day, just having to sit, talk with the nurses or something and doctors like that, it just was really lonely, and it just really messed with my head. And so I guess that's really where all the lack of self-discipline and self-respect and, you know, self-control really that's where I lack at, or that's where the lack started at. And that's all I wanted to talk about today. Hopefully I'll be able to put a video out next Sunday or next Saturday possibly. But I just wanted to start off my channel with these two videos. The next video will be my middle school experiences and my summer experiences and things like that, and just growing up and how I cope with it and how I coped with it, and what precautions I take to go about it, I guess. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.